Hello YouTube, I'm back with the second part to my back to school affordable fragrance video. And in this one will focus more on colder weather. So more fall and winter, probably like late October to about early March, basically, for at least where I live. And so I have one honorable mention. Victorioso Victory. Smells identical to Invictus Victory. Had a sample of it. Got this one. I wasn't gonna get a full bottle of Invictus Victory because it smells like a fragrance that is very dear to me. Even though it's Axe Dark Temptations, this smells so good. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even like, this is the only Axe scent that I like, and it smells amazing. It's low-key gourmand too, it's crazy. Remember I wore it to work one day and it's felt like I was in a cloud of French toast. It smelled amazing. But yes, this one, a very good clone of Invictus Victory too. Lasts 6 to 8 hours, pretty good sillage. Only 18 bucks on Joma Shop when I got it, probably like 21, 22 now. It smells identical. Like, I could not distinguish a difference at all. And I think when you compare the notes on Fragrantica with this and Invictus Victory, I think Invictus has vanilla. I think that's the only different note that they have. And let's get to the number 5 spot to start off this list. I might butcher this name, but I have Al Nashama Caprice. This is supposed to be a Lattafa's take on Lanawit de L'Homme Blue Electrique. It's very good. It has that Lanawit de L'Homme DNA. It's like that creamy, powdery vanilla and lavender. So I get the most in this. Got about $32, $31 off of Joma Shop. And a cheaper alternative, even though this is already pretty cheap, Ferragamo's F Black or F by Ferragamo, same thing in my opinion. They may be called different names. These smell about 80% similar. They both have that Lanawit de L'Homme DNA, but I like this one more. My girlfriend likes this one more, which might make me get another bottle of this, but this gives me about 6-7 hours, projects pretty decently. And this one, I only get about 4 hours. This one's not a monster, very close to the skin. It does smell really good though. Yes, as you can see, I've had this about 3 years. It's almost empty. Used to be one of my favorite scents. One of my only colognes. I had this one, Nautica Voyage, Blue Depths, and Club de Nuit. And Club de Nuit is almost full because I hate the way that smells. And in the number 4 spot, this will be the least affordable, but I have Victor and Rolf's Spice Bomb. This is a little biased. This is my favorite fragrance besides Parfum de Mali's Ojan. And peppery, tobacco, a little bit sweet, cinnamon, very spicy. This one is not a projection beast. This one does not project like a monster. I wore this to class. I could smell myself, but I'm pretty sure other people couldn't smell me, so it's not a monster. Got this for about 40 bucks on Joma Shop. It was on sale, the 1.7 ounce bottle. I have 2 of them too, so. And the next fragrance, not the next fragrance, but a cheaper alternative to this would be Cremo's Spice and Black Vanilla. Identical besides the sweetness. This has a very synthetic smelling vanilla, but it still smells like a good vanilla, but it does smell kind of synthetic. And oh, it's finna storm, heard some thunder. But very similar to Spice Bomb. The cardamom and the tobacco in this smells identical to the pepper, tobacco, and cinnamon in Spice Bomb. It's actually kind of crazy how identical the spice in these smells. And it's, in my opinion, it's not a Spice Bomb Extreme clone. Spice Bomb Extreme has this cumin note that gives it a very, in my nose, I don't like the body odor type of smell it gives it. And it gives like this seasoning cabinet smell. It smells like Caribbean seasoning, if I'm being honest. And I can't get past that. The number 3 spot, we have Afnan's 9 p.m. I got this for 20 bucks, but now I see it 35, 40 bucks, so the price has gone up. But it is still affordable compared to JPG's Ultra Mall. So Very sweet. I get lavender, vanilla, apple, pear, some type of like, yeah, pearish type of fruit. And I get a little bit of spice, but not a lot. Haven't worn this in a while, so kind of forgot what it smelled like. Very good. Lasts pretty much for all. You would not have to respray this. Lasts about 8-10 hours for me. Very sweet, very... It did smell very feminine to me at first, but it has grown. It smells a little more masculine now. I still love it though. It smells amazing. But yeah, it does project kind of good, kind of monstrous. So if someone doesn't like this scent profile, you may offend them in class, if that makes any sense. But I've never gotten complaints. Or about 6 sprays before. It's kind of high, but no one complained. I even asked people around me, is my cologne strong? They're like, no. Sometimes people say they don't even smell anything, which is crazy. But yeah. Number 2 spot, Liam Gray. This one about 24 bucks, Joma Shop. Clone BDK's Grease Charnel. Very cardamom. Gives like this cinnamon smell too. It's like a vanilla chai latte. Smells amazing. Very creamy. The woods in this is like a very creamy. The sandalwood comes off very creamy. The vanilla gives it this sweetness. The fig, black tea, all that stuff is blends together very well. This is one of my favorites. Even better smelling to my nose to some of my more expensive colognes. And yeah, you can spray this as much as you want. Well, not really, but about 8 sprays. I never offended anyone. Lasted me 10 hours. Wore this on a date. Came back about 2-3 in the morning. My girlfriend was smelling me. She's like, because we were cuddling and all that. She's like, you still smell good. And I'm like, dang, my cologne lasted that long. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and the number 1 spot. Whew, my nose itches a little bit. We have Pandora Scents Milano Privé, and this one's a clone of 1 million Privé, which is, so this is after, like this is during the editing, but I need to make a quick little like intersection. I didn't go in depth about Milano Privé, so the smell, it's like a sweet cinnamon. It's like cinnamon sweet. Some may even say it gives them like an apple pie, cinnamon roll vibe. I get that sometimes too. And because I didn't really elaborate when I said it smells like Ojan. I know it has, the opening has a little bit of citruses, but you don't really get the citruses. It's just sweet, spicy. And then it goes into like more of like a smooth, creamy spiciness, sweet, which is where some people may get that gourmand vibe from Milano Privé. But yeah, back to the video. It's been discontinued for I think a year or 2 now. It smells very close to it. It smells very, almost identical to the sample I had of it, which I ran out. And I got this one, of course. And surprisingly, I got a sample of Ojan. And this smells almost identical to it. It's crazy. I did a smell test on my family on some paper strips. I did this one, Ojan, and Kismet Angel by Mason Alhambra. And my family, they kept asking me which one is which. This one and Ojan. And they would not stop asking me which is which, because they could not, you can barely distinguish the difference. So this would be a really good alternative to Ojan on a budget. It's not a projection monster. I wore about 6-8 sprays of this in the summer. No complaints. But the performance, the reason I think it doesn't project monstrously is because the performance is garbage. Lasts 3 to 4 hours, 5 hours if I'm lucky. Does last a while on clothing, but so what I do, I'll grab it right quick. Oh. I plan to bring, I think I mentioned it in the last video too. I plan to bring these decants around with me to school. And you know, once these run out, hit a quick 2 to 3 sprays, refresh the fragrance. This one 100% will need that. This does not last long at all, if I'm being honest. And if you decide to get F Black, this one will definitely need that too. These two have extremely sorry performances, but they're cheap. So they're, well, cheap sounds negative. They're very affordable. So you get what you pay for. Also, I made it for Spice Bomb because Spice Bomb doesn't last the longest either, but I'll cut that one some slack. I love the way it smells. So yeah, those are 5 affordable, more colder weather fragrances I recommend. They're really they're more affordable, so you know, for students, for parents who don't want to spend too much or don't make that much, for students who don't have jobs. Because I even in college, as a junior university, I know people who don't even have a job still, and kind of feel like some people in my major, computer science, sometimes them classrooms don't smell the best. I think they need to start wearing colognes too. Sometimes I'll leave the gym and people won't even put deodorant or spray cologne on or nothing. I promise you. I think I've seen one person actually, besides the people who shower, because you know not everyone wears cologne, but I've seen people not even shower. They'll just throw their clothes on and go straight to class, and I think that's kind of disgusting. But yeah, those are my 5 recommendations for back to school for the colder months. You should see this like a week or 2 after the first initial upload of part 1, which should be out already. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, please drop a like, comment any fragrances, any other recommendations you have in the comments below for any affordables so other people could see and get other ideas. Because you know, I don't own all of these. I'm just a college student. I'm not rich. I can't go buying a bunch. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.